Was that an island in an area?
Tillman.
Tillman, tell us like what disability you have.
I have cerebral palsy and autism.
That's cool. How has that affected your view on God or how you interact with God?
Probably my view is like maybe feeling like to kind of hide disability and then kind of learn later how like I can't, God made us different from each other.
Oh, that's good. Did you ever have challenges like any resentment or anger towards God?
Maybe feeling like I wish that, why, if you're such a good God, why do I struggle?
That's good. I like that.
I've been able to learn that I can do things differently and that like people look up to me for being able to accomplish things that they didn't think I could accomplish.
You being at a school and class.
How do I advocate for myself? Just like when I need help with something, I'll ask for help and then know my limits.
That's good. That's awesome. I'm Ewe.
Hi, my name is Joan.
Joan.
Yeah.
What disability do you have?
The medical term for it is a congenital disorder of the right arm. Yeah.
How has that affected the view you have on God?
I will say from an early age, I had a really hard time accepting that God loves me because everybody around me did not have a disability. I was the only one. And so if people told me that God loves you regardless, I would not, understand that. But as I grew older and got to interact with other people living with disabilities, I learned to accept myself and to see how God loves me. He's been blessing me this whole time. So my walk with God has improved with time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How has your disability affected you as a college student?
It gets me nervous because I really don't like asking for help. But I have to, so because I can do lab classes and be able to do all the experiments on my own, so I need help with that. But honestly, other than like doing practical work, I would say it's been okay for so far.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have what tips would you tell others that is in similar issues?
The biggest lesson for me that I've learned as a person living with a disability is sometimes you really have to humble yourself and know that asking for help is actually not such a bad thing. Because if you don't ask for help, then nobody's going to help you. So you have to speak up, but also try to educate other people on the best ways to help you. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Joanne Njoroge. I am from Kenya. In boarding school, I went to an all-disabled school my first year of high school and then transferred to regular school. But that helped me to be able to navigate through going to a normal school because I was able to do most things myself, and I was able to communicate to my friends and peers that I need you to help me to this point, and to this point I got this. So that really helped me to build like people skills and kind of talk about my disability with other people who are not disabled. But the good thing about going to the all disabled school is that I got friends, lifelong friends, who I still keep in contact with till today. So that was a plus for me, and it was the first time in my life that I got to accept myself and identify as a person living with a disability. So the medical term for my disability is a congenital disorder of the right arm. So that means that every time I go to greet people, I always have a reaction. So that has really affected my seeking employment. Because when I walk into like an interview panel and greet them, that's all they see, because my disability is not easily noticeable until like I give you a handshake. It's really difficult for me to get into like an interview room and convince the employers that I'm able to do this job because they just see my disability. Now, having accepted myself, I'm able to navigate and understand other people's perspective, and I take it a day at a time. I have good days and bad days, but I'm happy. So yeah.